Hey there, this is Collin with Courageous Canines Dog Training, here again at Save, a friend of homeless animals in Skillman, New Jersey. Today I'm working with my jumpy friend Troy Bolton here. So Troy's got a lot of energy. Oh gosh, oh hi. And that's why today I'm going to teach Troy how to fetch and drop it. A useful game for burning off, physical energy, but also a lot of mental energy. And that's kind of the key combination. What's also super useful about teaching drop it in this way, when we use toys instead of food, is that we kind of get this really quick, sort of thoughtless response out of the dog. They start thinking like, oh, I heard that phrase, I'm going to immediately drop it because I know something awesome is about to happen. So as we kind of get into the game, I'm going to just use this simple kind of 1-2 combo. So one thing that always makes this game a lot easier for dogs to understand is to start with 2 near identical or completely identical is best toys. So literally buy 2 of the same thing. And especially something that your dog already likes or is likely to be valuable to dogs. What's nice about a ball is it rolls away and bounces away. So it imitates, like a squirrel running away, for instance, prey, motion that dogs are attracted to. So that's one of the valuable things that we get out of toys. Beyond that, though, you can also use like ropes, you can use soft toys, you can use squeaky toys. There's all sorts of things, right, that to appeal to different dogs. Once you find one that works really well, I like one that I can replace pretty easily, as well as something that, I could bring with me relatively easily. So another thing about a ball is you can pocket it nicely. So basically by having 2, all I'm going to do to start the game out with Troy here is to have 1 ball out at a time. I'm going to keep the other one kind of tucked away here. In this case, I got my hoodie pocket. That'll help me. Otherwise, I can kind of keep it behind my back. But the idea is ball number 2 is basically just to lure him into dropping ball number 1. And I'll kind of just do a real simple reward training around this by saying my new word, which in this case, words. I'll say drop it right before I show him ball 2. And then I'm just going to try and toss ball 2 as soon as he releases that first ball, even if he just drops it to the ground. Troy, happy guy. Yeah. Good boy. Drop it. Nice. So I really quickly praise and reward with the other ball. Good boy. Nice. Drop it. Nice. And I reveal that second ball right after I say it. Again, say it, reveal. Say it, reveal. So as long as he has the ball, again, I simply say and reveal. Troy. Drop it. Good boy. Good boy. Drop it. If he doesn't drop, good. I might just kind of play with it in my hand. I might bounce it on the ground, make it more exciting than the one he has. Good. But it is, again, always easier when you got 2 of the same toy because the value is the same. Drop it. Nice. Look at that fast response. And my response is also fast. I try and reward him really quickly when he gets it right. Drop it. Nice. Especially when it's a brand new behavior, because it helps to create this really, again, like I said, sort of quick, thoughtless response. The dog thinks, oh, I heard that phrase. I want to get rid of the ball right away. Oh, I know. If he preemptively drops it and I end up with both balls, what I can do is take advantage of some obedience training. I can ask him to do something in order to get the ball back. Ready? Troy, sit. Good boy. Okay, fetch. I could introduce a cue like fetch right before I toss the ball to gear him up to go and start retrieving. Troy. Sit. Good boy. Fetch. Good boy, bud. Drop it. Nice. Fetch. Good boy. Drop it. Nice. You sit. Good, and I'll make him work for it. Fetch. Good boy. So something else I love introducing during playtime, especially, is, practicing pauses. And I don't even have to formalize it with stay right now when I'm playing the game. I can just literally kind of make him sit a little longer, make him lay down a little bit longer, make him do these other things just a little bit longer with a smaller delay in between kind of when he acts and when I reward. What a good boy. You said? Good. And I'm sometimes just going to count off in my head, like I might in a stay exercise, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then fetch. Good. And by slowing him down a lot during play, I'm also helping him learn kind of how to navigate his energy, how to hit the brake pedal and slow down a little bit when we're having a lot of fun and we're really active, versus just staying amped up. Dogs can be really good at staying super high energy, right? And he was all over the place, a little jumpy, a little bouncy when we first got in here. Sit. Good. Good boy. Nice. Okay, fetch. Good. Good. Can you drop it? Nice. I know. I was holding it right in front of me. Good. Can you sit? Nice. Good fetch. Good. Now, as he gets better at it, I can get rid of ball 2 and just start trying to use that word. I'll just kind of keep ball 2 in reserve, or toy 2 if you're using some other toy. The idea is I can kind of transition away from that lure pretty quickly as my dog kind of gets used to the game, because the idea is you start just picking up ball 1 again while they're waiting patiently, and then it becomes easier and easier for you to just use a single toy while you're playing. Then you can start kind of opportunistically practicing in other situations with other objects, with other things your dog has their mouth on, sometimes that they're not supposed to. And that's where drop it can also then come in handy once they've learned it this way. What a good boy. Okay, fetch. So I'll keep it to myself. Drop it. Good boy. Very good. Fetch. What a good boy. As I give him any of his other commands that he might know, like his name or really just any of them, and I reward them with toys instead of food, I'm building up even more motivation to listen to those commands in other moments, because the dog has more motivators, more rewards potentially kind of sitting behind that command in their mind, ready to be, rewarding them. Right, big guy? That experience really helps, again, kind of make, especially dogs that are very play motivated, more motivated to listen to their commands in the moment because play has happened. It also helps us, good, build value into something other than, even our voice, our affection, some of these other reinforcers that we build over time. Toys can become an extremely strong reinforcer. And unlike food, which has kind of a set value, what's nice about toys is the value can kind of increase over time. So it can be a little bit of a double-edged sword. Some dogs can almost get too excited for toys or specific toys, and you may need to restrict their access, but this can be a good way to start teaching them moderate, and partly by having toy 2, we can more easily kind of, again, moderate that access. Now, I'll also say some dogs can hold 2 balls in their mouth at the same time. Sometimes you need toy 3 or toy 4 for the Mastiff owners out there. The idea, though, is, sometimes a bigger ball as well is more suitable for the size of dog. Smaller ball as well is more suitable for the size of dog. The main thing being whatever works for your dog and they're able to safely play with, good. That's something we can use. All right, fetch. That was a really good pause on his part, by the way. He was hanging out for like a minute. What a good boy, Troy. Yeah, can you drop it? Yeah. Every now and then I still jackpot him with a nice fast one like that. What a good boy. But I'm still going to pause at times, right? Sit. Just to help him learn how to not only respond to his commands when he's excited, but moderate his energy. Good. Fetch. Other tips in fetch: change up where you're throwing fetch. You can actually cause repetitive injuries sometimes if you're sort of like throwing the same exact run all the time. Also, watch for holes in the ground and hazards if you're in a dog park or those kind of areas, because sometimes dogs dig out a hole and it can be easy to trip in there and get injured. Other than that, fetch can be a very kind of easy game depending on how you play it. Fetch doesn't have to be all the way across a yard. Sometimes fetch can be rolling a ball down a hallway or, in a small room or space inside. So, how you play, again, can vary depending on your situation, your dog, all those other kind of factors. Right, big guy? Try. Right. Good. You sit. Good boy, bud. So once again, I'm Collin with Courageous Canines Dog Training. This is Troy, my assistant for today and star student in the Drop It game. He's available for adoption here at Save, a friend to homeless animals. I'll have their information just below, as well as my own information from my website if you're interested in checking out more of what I do. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Always helps. And otherwise, we'll be seeing you next time. Have a great day. That's it. What a handsome guy. Yeah, there you go. What a good boy. What a good boy. Okay, fetch. Yay! You drop. Yeah! What a good boy.